Hey, Vince Del Monte, online fitness business coach. Welcome to my home office here. In this video, you're gonna watch a conversation with my intern, and he asked me what's holding someone back from going beyond 7 figures a year. And there's two mega limiting beliefs that we're gonna address. And if you believe either of them, good luck. You're gonna need it. So let's get those fixed today.
All right, I'm gonna ask the boss a question. Yo, Vince, got a question for you.
Yeah.
So this morning I saw that
Is this for YouTube or IG stories?
YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah. So question that I had is this morning when we went on that sales meeting with that one potential client, after the sales meeting, you're talking to me about limiting beliefs, and you're saying that this guy could be someone who could be a little difficult to work with, and you wanted to work with him, but you were a little concerned because you felt that these limiting beliefs were really holding it back. And I feel like this is a common trend that I've been seeing with a lot of people. I was wondering if you kind of talk through, for people that do have limiting beliefs, how do you help them overcome that? And, just what are your thoughts on that in general?
Are we talking about our guy from this morning?
Yeah,
That we train with?
The guy from this morning, yeah.
First of all, I'm not a therapist.
Yeah,
I'm a coach, right?
sure.
You know the difference?
Uh,
Have I shared this with you yet?
You've talked about it before. You've mentioned it. I think the therapist goes into your past, and the coach goes into the future.
Yeah, the therapist tries to explain why things have happened.
Yeah,
A coach gets focused on a new vision and moves in that direction with the vehicle.
right.
Yeah, so therapist looks into your past, a coach looks into your future.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not a therapist.
Mm-hmm.
So what we really had to do with him was get clear on what his vision is,
Mm-hmm.
what his values were, and what his mission is.
Right.
All right. And a lot of his challenges were things that weren't actually the real challenge.
Mm-hmm.
What we identified with this guy, and it's with a lot of people, including myself, everybody is doing this to protect an identity.
Mm-hmm.
And I think a lot of people have created limiting beliefs out of the necessity to protect their name. In this guy's instance, he has been, he's created a well-established gym. He's well known in the community,
Right.
and he's had a lot of challenges. He worked his way to the top, but he can't get to the next level. He's got a 7-figure business, but he can't grow it, and he knows it because he says, I feel like I'm leaving so much potential on the table. I don't want to be that guy in the gym in 10 years from now who's, sweeping the floors and still doing sessions,
Right.
and calling the front desk girl, find out why she didn't show up for work today.
Right.
So you recognize that, but I think the biggest thing is with the limiting beliefs is you've got to have somebody who will call you out on them, and who will tell you here that's actually not the problem.
Right.
The reason that she didn't show up for work today isn't because she was sick, but it's because she doesn't want to let. You need to reframe it so that she doesn't want to let down the boss.
Right.
Now, what kind of leader would be a leader that doesn't want to let down the boss?
Mm-hmm.
Well, one that has a vision, one that has mission, and one that has values.
Right.
That's a person that would have said, hey boss, I can't come into work today, because she's aware of the role she plays
Mm-hmm.
for the whole team. So the big thing with limiting beliefs is it's just a story you're telling yourself in your head, typically to protect an identity that you've built. And it's oftentimes I find most people are playing not to lose versus playing to win. So we have to find out, are you trying not to lose, or are you trying to win?
Mm-hmm.
And what most people do is, to protect this identity, they take control, because it's what they know. It's how they got there, with control. I took control of the situation, and it got me here. But what people don't understand is, they get to the next level, you've got to let go. If you want to go up, you've got to let go.
Right.
All right. So a big breakthrough for him this morning was that you can have control or you can have growth,
Right.
but you can't have both. All right. His belief is that for things to grow, he can still have control. Right, because that's how he got here. But to grow to the next level from $1 to $2 million, he needs people.
Mm-hmm.
So he hasn't spent enough time building up his people
Right.
and leading his people. And until he does that, he won't have a breakthrough. So his belief is that I need, a better automation system. Doesn't matter what system you use. I need better referral scripts. It doesn't matter what referral scripts you need a better team. So he had a belief that was limiting him, and we had to first address it and find out, how's this actually working out? What's the reality of the situation now? And then we have to figure out what the roadblock is, and then we have to give them the solution.
Gotcha. Would you say that the bottleneck is the leader then, in this case?
It's always the leader.
Yeah.
To grow an organization, it's not your ability to lead yourself, but your ability to lead others. From $0 to $1 million, it's all you can just kind of lead yourself. You can lead a few people. They don't even have to be that loyal. You can get a good offer, figure out some paid traffic stuff, come up with some offers, but you will get stuck in that $500,000 to $1 million a year mark, because you need people to keep growing. And that's what's most people's bottleneck. And then he had another belief, limiting belief was that you need to build a team. He's like, yeah, but nobody can do it like me. And what if I don't have money for that? So his belief is that people cost him money.
Right.
But I have to reframe that. People who aren't producing results for you are costing you money. So what's the real problem? The real problem is that you don't have systems to identify the right person, onboard the right person, and then level up the right person, and then scale more of the right people.
Right.
So really has a hiring process, or hiring problem.
Right.
And that was a belief, people cost me money. And it's because he hasn't taken time to build up his team.
Do you think it could be that it might not even be the people that he's bringing on that's the problem? It's that he's bringing people on, but he's not nurturing and leading them in a way so that they can't produce a profit. They get stuck as an expense? Or do you think it's...
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He's not providing them the ability to grow, right? And then maybe he's constraining them. He hasn't created parameter. He isn't, if something doesn't go well, so he takes back control, and then it reaffirms that belief in his mind that I'm the only person that can do this.
Right.
Well, no, you haven't learned how to delegate authority to a team member. You haven't given them parameters to move with freedom and to make mistakes. You haven't been clear on what the values are, and that's the real problem.
Right.
So the belief has come from, I can only do it myself. Things break down. I told you I should have just done this myself. Business isn't growing. Why is it not growing? Because people don't know how to do it as good as me. But that's the limiting belief. New belief is that people need training.
Right.
People are bad. They need their programming improved, and they need to be loved and cared for, and they need a place where they feel appreciated and recognized. And that's the real problem. So until we figure that out, and he's like acknowledges, yeah, okay, so all right, coach me on this. You're gonna be the same level.
Right.
That makes sense?
Total sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Cool, man.
Thanks for that.
Cool.